There are a lot of questions floating around online after that bombshell from the Supreme Court. A leaked draft decision suggests the court could overturn Roe v. Wade, a case decided almost 50 years ago. The unprecedented leak has a lot of people asking questions about the future of abortion. WFMY News 2's Amber Lake got questions to those most asked questions.
First, let's remember, until the court hands down an official ruling, abortion rights are still federally protected. There are lots of questions about what would happen if the Supreme Court does indeed overturn Roe versus Wade. So let's try to answer a few of those. Our sources for this are the Wake Forest University School of Law, 2 Supreme Court cases, and 2 U.S. senators. First up, could Congress pass a federal law protecting abortion rights and supersede the Supreme Court? Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he will hold a vote on a bill to secure abortion rights nationwide.
A vote on this legislation is not an abstract exercise. This is as urgent and real as it gets.
So would this bill supersede a Roe versus Wade reversal? An associate professor at Wake Forest University Law says yes.
To codify it, which means pass a statute that puts it in the books, and then judges are constrained by that statute.
But does the idea have the votes? It isn't likely to reach the 60 needed to overcome the Senate filibuster, something Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell says he will keep in place.
And we went through that exercise a couple of months ago. I said it was the most important day in the history of the Senate as an institution. That remains the case, and will, as far as I'm concerned, if we're in the majority, remain the case in perpetuity.
Now, last question, if overturned, could it impact a woman's ability to get birth control? Let's look back before Roe versus Wade ever happened. A 1965 case called Griswold versus Connecticut. The Supreme Court ruled states couldn't prohibit prescription sale or use of contraceptives, similar to Roe. The court cited the constitutional right to privacy to make their argument. 1 year before Roe, the Supreme Court made another ruling on birth control. Eisenhart versus Bayard says states couldn't ban contraceptives for unmarried individuals. Both cases established a precedent that states can't outright ban birth control. There are still lots of unanswered questions about what could exactly happen, but it's important to remember the court has not made a final decision.